welcome to the Scare Zone, and we are at MIDSUMMER SCREAM 2026. What do you think of that, Dad?
Awesome.
Awesome, he says. And I better put you down before I trip on the stairs. Already, look at that. I don't think I can convey just how foggy it is already down here. Look, it's a Universal. All the classic monsters all in the letters. Look at that. So this is our second year at MIDSUMMER SCREAM. Last year we went, my footage kind of got corrupted. So technically this is our first time on the Scare Zone. Come in here and it does not disappoint. Look at it all. Does it live up to the hype? Yes, and more. All around there are such amazing costumes. Haunt fans galore. And everything spooky. I mean, look at that. Look how aesthetically pleasing this is. What's that? Is he a little friend? Okay. The silence is disconcerting, but okay. We got amazing art. Some being drawn live. Some wicked awesome bags. Are those a lounge fly? Oh my gosh. These are lounge fly. Look at that. I want them. I want them all. That's the problem. I want them all. It's just too gorgeous. Look at this. It's just, I can't even. I have to take myself away. Hi. Oh, that's okay. Dad wants to go in there. Oh shit. Oh, he's waving us in. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh. Yeah, no. Oh no, oh no. Look at all these missing posters.
Big chicken.
All these missing. Hello.
Hi.
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 Hi. Bye.
I'll miss you.
I miss you
remember all the
too.
good times we had.
Me too. Oh, hi. You know, your eyes and your mouth, what happened to you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, you what? I know, it's terrifying. What is that? That's your buddy? It looks like he got it worse. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. See ya. Say bye.
What'd you say, baby?
Oh, Ghostbuster.
Yes, we are.
I'd want to be a Ghostbuster too if I got to ride in that. That is sick. Oh, Slimer. I love it. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
This is awesome. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my, I love that so much.
Well, stand right here.
Okay.
Okay, stay very still.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Am I haunted?
Babe, is the... Give her a scan. She's asleep. There you go. Even scrubbed. Proton scrubbed. They just dropped by.
Wait, this is... Yes,
I have it as a prop as well.
Hello.
Well, hello there. Come join the harvester.
So if you haven't noticed already, I'm kind of fighting the end of a cold. It's not bad. Everything is pretty much wrapping up, but my voice is not all here yet, which means I'm kind of short of breath. So if you're sensing a little bit of short breathness, that's basically why. Oh dear.
Get a picture.
Oh dear. Hello.
I'm good.
The picture?
What do you think? Is it worth the bite? Is it gonna be worth the bite?
I'm excited. I'm terrified. I'm a little nauseous.
She should be.
That's a sign of great things to come.
Apparently, I'm in for great things.
Yes, you are. And we have a pre. Father Bernard will protect you.
Okay.
He has a great success rate, almost 12%.
Almost 12%.
He's working on it.
What do you mean 12%? Shouldn't it be 13%?
He's working
I'm
on
hoping
it.
I'm
I
on the
like that.
13%.
You might be the 13. Father Bernard, can you protect these mortals?
Yes, I'd be happy to.
We make
we're
no
trusting Father
guarantees.
Bernard.
Like this way, my child. Just don't let the bite to go. Are you serious? Let's have you here. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Not shall fear, my child.
Thank you.
I will be here.
Can you survive?
I survived.
That's
yes, that's
rare.
true. I can shout to the rooftops. I survived.
Cover your mirrors tonight before you go to sleep.
I already did that, so I'm good ahead of you.
Make sure you check your veins tomorrow. They're not
Oh dear. Is that the Joker? Look at this. Is that a Dexter cat? That's very relevant for me today. I'm dressed as Dexter. What did I expect? Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. Okay. Oh wow, that's rubber. Oh my god, I should do the Dexter thing.
You're dressed like Dexter, so gotta get a picture too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this. I saw this last year and I just fell in love with it. Look at the bats. It's a little mini bat. And there's a scorpion and there's a coyote. Actually, is that a wolf? No, that's a coyote. There's ravens. And there's a raven skull. And a jackalope. and another jackalope in witches' hats, and a two-headed rabbit. And I appear to have lost my father in the crowd somewhere, anywhere. I don't know. It's right in front of me. Jeez. Edgar? So that's where you went. Oh well. And then there's a rat. Oh no, dolls. My friend Rachel, she's not gonna like this part of the video. I'm sorry, Rachel. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'll let you decide. There is just so much to look at around here. I am having such a hard time focusing on anything because there's just so much of everything you can want as a haunt fan. I mean, look at the teddy bears. I'm a plushie person myself. Look at that. That is so epic. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Is that Timothy? Is that Timothy? I see him there. Is that Timothy? I see him there.
Is that the last of the secret taco sauce in there? Is that the last of his secret tacos? Ow, ow, time out, that hurts.
Okay, microphone is fixed. It wasn't working for some odd reason. Which means I don't have to yell anymore. I don't have to look like a lunatic. I get to look like a lunatic in the quiet. I get my quiet voice lunatic. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh no, look at that. I love that. Oh my goodness. I love Haunt so much. And then we have Five Nights at Freddy's and Halloween and Attacking from Mars and Chucky blankets. All these are really awesome looking blankets. I don't feel like I could express this well enough. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yep. I want that one. Definitely. I'm into dreams. I have big dreams, and I need him to be the guardian of my dreams. I love the t-shirt.
Thanks so much.
Goosebumps, oh my god. Guys, you don't understand. I grew up on Goosebumps. This is the reason why I'm here. Oh my god. Dad! Goosebumps!
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Don't you have them all?
I think I have most of them. But oh man. They have Interview with a Vampire. They have Stephen King's. Oh my god. I don't think I can express just how excited I am. I grew up on these books. These books raised me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm in heaven. I have to move on. I'm probably gonna come back, but I'm in heaven. That was weird with the lens. Wow, that is such a difference. It's like, why did it take turning it on and off to fix it? That is weird. Okay, hello. Now you don't get to stare at my entire face. That was weird.
Wow.
We're always learning, as you can tell. Oh my gosh. American Psycho. Hey Dad, wanna be the victim?
I am the victim. I have 3 daughters.
We got a little lost. traversing through all the maze and madness. So now we're trying to figure out where we've been and where we haven't been. And that is just very confusing. I feel like we've been down this one too. Oh wait, no, I haven't. Okay, we're good. Over here we got lots and lots of hats. And then over here we have lots and lots of The Simpsons. And over here we have my father.
Where do you want to go?
Anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere and anywhere.
You cut off a leg over there, but it's not a big deal, I guess.
Did I?
Yeah.
They got hoodies. I mean, my brain. They got beanies. When I say there's something here for everybody, I mean everybody at Haunt. Like whether you want to get dressed up, whether you want somebody to decorate your room, your patio, a cool t-shirt, stickers for your computer, water jug, car, whatever. Anything you could get here is all Haunt related. It's just so... This is heaven. I'm convinced this is heaven, except for when I'm trying to weave through people. Then social anxiety kicks in. Just gotta be a little careful because, especially around the autograph area, it gets pretty busy. I'm not in the autograph area right now. I'm in the next aisle over, but it does tend to get pretty busy. So if you're coming in costume, maybe be aware of that. Okay, Hall of Shadows. Let's get our first look of the day. Wow, it is smoke. It's smoke. It's smoky in here. Oh, wow.
They're kind of hungry.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Oh boy. Hello. Hi. No, thank you. Oh, it's Santa. That's sweet. Yay, Santa's here. Over here we got the haunted car wash and yeah, haunted car wash. It is so dark in here. I need my glasses. We got a giant pumpkin. Ooh. Guys, I'm gonna cry. It feels like haunt has really started now. Like, the spooky season has been here. It has started. But now it really feels like it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Lionsgate horror. I don't think I've seen very many Lionsgate horror movies. Have you guys? If you have, leave in the comments what your favorite one is that I should check out. Because I am looking for more horror movies. And Sid's Twisted Cinema.
How you guys feeling? Now, before we get started to our third show of the day, we'll have to thank a special person that's been helping us out the whole time through rehearsals, through you guys, through social media. His name is Nelson Molina. So MIDSUMMER SCREAM, give it up one time for Nelson Molina. We love, peace, love, and Nelson! There's one thing that we do that's tradition with the Decay Brigade every third show. If you lost anyone this year or in the past, this show is for them. This is for the loved ones that are no longer with us. And our brother, who has fallen in since 2017, Nelson Lee, we honor him through our third show. If you see 88, that means Nelson. He would love to be performing with us today. So if you guys can honor us with a moment of silence and honor Nelson Lee, we'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, MIDSUMMER SCREAM, give it up for the Decay Brigade for their last show of the day. Give it up one more time for Nelson Lee. Now with this third show, the more energy you guys put out, the higher the scene will go. This is where we get crazy, start jumping people, do as much as we can. But before we get started, we got a few ground rules. If you look at your feet, there's a white piece of tape. Please remain behind that white line at all times. If you're in one of the boxes, we ask that you please remain seated at all times. Now, if you're prone to any strobe, fog, or lighting effects, this is your time to leave now. Once again, if you're prone to any strobe, fog, or lighting effects, this is your time to leave now. Now that we got all that stuff out the way, MIDSUMMER SCREAM, make some noise! Now give it up one more time for the Decay Brigade!
Smoke until I'm inhale, exhale. Smoke. You said wait, but I never putting me down before. Close my eyes, I'm shut. Smoke. You said wait, but I never putting me down before. Close my eyes, I'm shut.
Warning. This show contains fog, intense lighting effects, and mature language. Your discretion is advised.
Hello?
There were multiple stab wounds to the victim's body.
Here's a critical thing. If you find yourself dealing with an unexpected backstory and a preponderance of exposition, then the sequel rules do not apply. Because you are not dealing with a sequel. You are dealing with the concluding chapter of a trilogy. Inside your house before you could rearm.
Are you ready? Let's hear it, MIDSUMMER SCREAM! Let you hear you sing it! Let's hear it, MIDSUMMER SCREAM!
Jesus in Neverland, it was its way inside.
You guys want to see us show some people? Let's start off with 7, you guys. Start off with 7. Give it up for Blondie, MIDSUMMER, let's go! Should we go up to 8? Should we go up to 8? MIDSUMMER, make some noise! All right, MIDSUMMer, give it for Chet. Let's go! Come on, MIDSUMMer, give some love to Click. Let's go! We're gonna take it up to 9. 9 people, MIDSUMMer, make some noise! One time for Archer for 9, let's go! One time for Fry Boy! Alright, we're gonna take it to double digits, MIDSUMMer. We got 10 people on the line. Let me hear you make some noise! Alright, who we got next? We got CZ! Come on, MIDSUMMer, give it up for coming out. My name is Seaweed. We are the Decay Brigade. And once again, MIDSUMMER SCREAM, thank you so much for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
No. Oh, that's not real. That's not real. It's not real. She's not here. No, thank you. I am not being cursed today. I'm getting out of town. No, I'm getting out of town. Okay, we got our first look, but we'll be coming back to actually go in the mazes later. We just gotta make our way out of here safely without bumping into anybody, without running into monsters. That's gonna be difficult. Wish me luck. We survived! Okay, now we have to make our way back upstairs where Mom is waiting. She is trying to hold a space for us for the Not Scary Farm panel. I'm already tired. This takes a lot out of you. This walking and walking and walking, but I better get used to it because that's all this season's gonna be.
Don't worry, you'll get your 1,000.
Join the creative minds behind Not Scary Farm for an exclusive look at the past and the present of the legendary event. Today, we celebrate two beloved attractions taking their final scream, and will explore the creative process behind keeping nightmares fresh year after year. At Not Scary Farm, the monsters are never far away, and they may be closer than you think. Welcome to the stage, Vice President of Entertainment, Hayden Adams.
What's up, everybody? Well, hey, thanks for having us. Let's get going. Let's welcome out Christopher Doe, Gus Kruger, Pasta Murky, and John Asprin. What's up, everybody? Well, hey, first off, welcome. I know we have the Scary Farm superfans here today, right? I think that's better than what we expected, right? Well, hey, who's excited to talk about Scary Farm? Like we mentioned, sadly enough, we are going to talk about the two mazes returning to the fog this year. I know. But as with tradition, you know, that's what we do. I do want to take this opportunity to talk about each of them in a little greater detail with some of the nuances, some of the weird stories, a lot of good stuff that I think you guys enjoy just as much as we do. And with that, let's kick this off by taking a look at the first maze returning to the fog this season. Arguably one of the greatest mazes we have at Scary Farm, which makes this extra painful, if we might say. But you know, I really want to take this moment to talk about this maze. And let's start with Christo. How in the world did this maze come to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, when you think of Knott's Berry Farm, you think of so many things, but one thing that you think about is Ghost Town, right? That is such an iconic location that we have. But more specifically for Knott's Scary Farm, you think of Ghost Town Shrieks, one of the best scare zones ever. So we took those two, we combined those together, and on top of that was able to tell the story of Sarah Marshall, the Green Witch, and then now we have Origins.
All right. Hey, John, this maze is obviously built on the foundation, right? The legend of Calico. Can you explain how Ghost Town got started before we go too deep into Calico and Origins, the Curse of Calico?
It's crazy. It's amazing, and I think what Origins helps us do, and we all know it, and we've said this time and time again. Origins is really our love letter to Ghost Town. It's the start of the entire event for us for Knott's Scary Farm, and for us, Origins and the story and what it means, and how it all started. The Origins, the story itself really tells the start of it all. The moment that the three Marshall sisters are caught, and they are ready to be hung, and it's a botched hanging, and there's a vile curse that spreads out throughout the whole entire town of Calico. And Origins helps capture that moment when it happens and immerses us into those little story beats. That gives us a little rhyme and reason to, you know, when guests walk through Ghost Town and what started it all.
Yeah. Do we have anybody out in the audience today who maybe has graced the maze Origins? Maybe as a scare actor? Do you recognize that scream? Hey, Pasta. Here's one for you. You know, Origins is, at this point, I think the longest running maze at Knott's Scary Farm, right? Can you explain the behemoth of a task that it is to maintain something with such high production value and incredible talent who execute on it, and what that's like year after year to deliver it?
So year after year, what it really comes down to is we want to give our guests the experience from whether it is our opening night for the very first night to our closing night. And a lot of it comes down to the creative integrity and how we train our talent. We want the show to be the same from the first night to the very closing.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about the Green Witch, right? So let's talk about the Green Witch specifically a little bit more. You know, Pasta, who's the Green Witch?
Well, the Green
For
Witch,
anyone who doesn't know.
If you don't know, the Green Witch is our longest running icon. So originally, the Green Witch started in the 1970s, which is kind of fun, and it was a talent-driven thing. Like, it came out of the birth of what our creative minds and our people here at Scary Farm had. And I think one thing that's really cool about the Green Witch is whatever ideation she is, whether she's in the maze, it has been performed by male and female presenting performers. So she's an all-inclusive icon. When you're walking through Origins, yes, all-inclusive, that's exciting. But one thing I want to take to note, when you are walking through Origins, you see the iteration of her. So it starts, if you look through the mirrors when you're walking through the maze, you'll see her transform into the version that is in the maze. But it is very different from the version outside of the maze.
I think one of the things I love are hearing the stories about the different people who have portrayed the Green Witch over the years, and the level of sass or horror that comes to it, whether it was a male or female presenting individual, like some of my favorite stories. So, needless to say, I think we just love the Green Witch.
We do love the Green Witch. Peyton, I love her so much. I have her tattooed on my leg.
You do? Is anyone else out there that diehard?
Just me? Okay.
Well, not yet, right?
Not yet.
All right, okay. Well, you know, outside of the Green Witch, there's a whole host of other characters in this maze, right? John, I would love for you to talk about kind of what it was like to navigate creating all of these iconic scenes in this maze.
I think well, number one, I mean, there was a lot of fun that went into it. There was a lot of heart, a lot of passion that went into creating each of these scenes. I think one of the beautiful things about this and the charm about this maze, especially on a scenic level, was that we were able to transport guests into this world of Calico. And you were able to see certain landmarks inside the maze that you might be familiar with if you've ever been to Knott's Berry Farm. Places such as like the jailhouse, places just like the Haunted Shack, for those of you who are fans of our original Haunted Shack. You know, we really take our guests back and really show what it was like before all of this happened. And navigating through it was fantastic because there was a nice little moment where we're able to throw in a whole ton of Easter eggs, and it was just awesome. I mean, hopefully you'll get a chance to see it this year when you go through it.
Yeah, one thing I do love about this maze is where the story starts, right? It doesn't start just at the maze. So kind of talk about where the story of this actually starts from an experience standpoint.
Sure. From an experience standpoint, I think one of the things that we always try to do is try to be the best storytellers that we can. And with this, you know, we were always conscious and cognizant of the fact that, you know, when guests approach any of our attractions, we're always looking for how can we immerse them into our storyline. Should it start as soon as they enter the maze, or can we start a little earlier? And so the beautiful thing about how Origins was created was that we're able to use our landscape, the existing landscape of Knott's Berry Farm from the Boot Hill Cemetery, and that's really where we take our guests through, and our story takes them and warms it up until the moment that they reach the gallows, where you have the mayor who's inciting everyone and making sure that they're, you know, voting to get her hung and the sisters, and it really raises that sense of anxiety. So by the time you go inside the maze and you're inside the courthouse, you're already committed, you're already immersed, you're already there in our storyline.
Yeah. This maze has a lot of awesome characters. And I love looking up even at just some of this inspirational artwork. So I kind of wanted to hear, like, what's everybody's favorite character in this maze? Chris, what's your favorite character?
It's actually who you see right now on screen. It's the Catawampus. So during our scare school, where we train all of our amazing talent and monsters, I remember walking through the maze and Catawampus, I know it's iconic. I've seen it outside inside Ghost Town as I'm going through. I see the Catawampus there, amazing. I'm 5'8", I'm a short king, and all of a sudden, this Catawampus on stilts stands up, and I just go there and I go, oh my goodness. It just towers over me. And the whole team looked at me like, oh, that's great. I was like, no, this is terrible. So that moment alone has made the Catawampus my favorite.
All right. What about you, Gus? You've been a little silent so far, but to be fair, I haven't asked you a question.
Hi, I'm Gus. I have a microphone. Well, I don't think the Haunted Shack counts as a character, but man, I love it being in there. In a way, it is his own character. But I love that little baby that's in the hotel. Anybody love the little demon baby? That baby is pretty good. You're like the actual human characters, Gus. Honestly, for me, it's just seeing all of the faces that are on our talent and on all the props, just seeing the sort of the trip down memory lane of all of those different faces that have inhabited Ghost Town for so many years when I started. So there's too many to name. I don't have a particular one, but I love the vibe.
Okay. Hey, Pasta, how about a second favorite?
Oh no, a second. Well, clearly Green Witch first. The second one, I will have to agree with Chris on this one, would have to be the Catawampus, because there's a really fun story that I'm actually going to let somebody else tell about that happened with the Catawampus. Oh. John?
just don't cuss, okay?
I'll try my best. It's a very traumatic question. I love all our monsters, right? But the little story, this true story.
This did happen.
So normally when Scary Farm happens, Pasta and I, we switch gears, right? You know, we're from the creative side to the operation side. But then when it comes down to the season, we're out there show directing our talent, supporting our shows and things of that sort. And so for myself, I do show checks in which I go throughout all the mazes constantly throughout the night. Same thing with the scare zones, and I do a show check to make sure, you know, the quality of the show is fantastic. And our cast is incredible, so incredible that as I was going through Origins, I think it's in its second year, right, Pasa?
It was its second year.
So I'm going through Origins, and mind you know, when the talent sees any of us go through the maze, they try extra hard to scare the living daylights out of us. And so, you know, I'm really easy to spot because I'm like the token bald guy, and so my head shines, and it absolutely like sucks the attention towards me, right? So I head over through. I'm going through the vortex, and I'm in the gallows, and lo and behold,
there is this group-looking thing, right? And I am the short king. I am 5'7", I'm 5'8", so he towers over me, and I didn't see him. I knew he was coming in for the scare, and the catawampus straight goes in for a lunge. And when he goes in for the lunge, forget that they had this big, huge mask, right? Well, smacks me right in the face, and I fall back into the arms of one of our scary operators, right? Juliana, she was one of our management, our managers. And so I'm trying to gain my bearings, and I'm noticing that it's hard for me to see, and I'm not done yet, right? So she guides me out of the maze, and I'm trying to feel my way out. We're outside at the exit of the maze, and I realize that catawampus knocked out my contact lenses. And so I'm blind as a bat, right? They put me on glasses. You could, raise it up to the sun and burn ants on the floor. It's kind of one of those things, right? So I'm calling Pasta. We can't get a hold of her. Her and I are usually stuck at the hip during the event. And we couldn't get a hold of each other. So I finally find out that she's backstage, and I'm shrugging through the masses of monsters in backstage.
Blindly, like this.
I told her that I can't, I can't see, and so, and that's not all. I'm like, hey, you know what? I have to go home and get my glasses.
So John literally has to leave. Comes up to me looking like a pirate backstage, and he's like, the catawampus just kicked my butt. I have to go home. And that will always be a moment I will never forget about Origins.
No, absolutely. And the funny thing is, it doesn't stop there. As I was driving home, I'm at the exit, and I'm trying to clear my eyes like this, and lo and behold, as I'm clearing my eyes and doing this, I turn to my side, and there's this lovely older lady who looks at me and winks back at me. So I'm like, I love the catawampus, and that will be forever the day that I'll always remember, because it's the day that the catawampus whooped John's ass.
I have one last question on that. Did someone give that talent and appreciation card?
Absolutely. 100%.
Man.
Never a dull moment.
Did we ever see if there was any footage of it?
No.
Too bad. Well, this maze is full of incredible detail, rich history, but it's also got some pretty incredible effects. So, John, I'd love for you to talk about this scene specifically there, right? That's the second and final scene, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's incredible. This is the witch's lair. This is where we get a chance to get this build-up and this crescendo in the story as you enter the maze. You see these video portraits of her transforming from Sarah Marshall to this incarnation or this iteration of the Green Witch. And when you reach this spot right here, it's like the pinnacle of where you see her as this omnipotent being of enrage and power, and she's flying over us. And so this is the moment where, generally we have high flyers all the time in our mazes, right? We have stunts, but this is the one that totally pulls your attention, because for the first time you see her from the start of the maze really embracing her power. And so she's flying around us, and it's insane.
Yeah, awesome.
She's peak right here, literally. She's had her peak performance at this point. And it was really cool to see her come to life, because for those of you who've walked through Origins, watching her fly above your head is truly it's right up there with, Emily bursting through Paranormal. It's a truly iconic moment.
Okay. Well, hey, for this next question, I want to go with some audience participation. So I'm going to ask them a question about why they think fans like this maze so much, and then I'd love for you to just react to what they say so we know if they're full of crap or not. Is that okay? Okay. So, Chris, why do you think fans have grown to love this maze so much?
I think fans have grown to love Origins so much because everybody loves Ghost Town streets just like I do. You go through Fog Alley, it's amazing, and then you slowly make your way back, and then you are there. You are at Origins. You are at the story of Sarah Marshall. You are at the story of Ghost Town, and I'm really just trying to get them to cheer for me eventually. That's really what it is. All 5'8" of me.
All 5'8".
Gus, why do you think fans have grown to love this maze so much?
I mean, there's what Chris said, but I think in addition to that, you get these are streets that Gus have been walking for years, right? You've been going down Ghost Town, you've been going through, seeing all these monsters, but now you get to be a part of it in a sense of you're walking into buildings you could never enter before. You get to see what we envision the inside of the courthouse, the inside of the schoolhouse, which Okay, you can go in there during the day and just shoot them, right? But, you know, you get to see all of the insides and more. You get more layers, more context, more structure, and you get to go into live your own part of Ghost Town streets, see how it comes to fruition.
Is that why you like it? That was like a college try. I think they agreed though. Pasta, what do you think?
I think fans really love it. It's, as John said, it's our love letter to the origins of Scary Farm.
Okay.
And
And John, do you think there's anything you could add that hasn't been said already?
I was going to say the Catawampus, but no, aside from the Catawampus, I think it's crazy we create these incredible worlds, right?
Yeah.
But I love it because of the talent throughout the years that have taken these roles and made it their own and really brought this experience to life.
Okay. Well, and with that, all good things have to come to an end. So with that, we bid a fond farewell to Origins as it returns to the fog at the end of the Hey, no boo, you can come check it out. You got 28 nights to come. Well, you know what? Let's just keep this rolling. Let's go ahead and take a look at what other maze is going to be returning to the fog at the end of Scary Farm this season. Was created to celebrate with the 50th anniversary of Not Scary Farm, as noted in this logo here. You know, Gus, why don't you take us through how, for the 50th, this maze came to be?
Well, I think when we were planning the 50th of Not Scary Farm, there was just no question that we wanted a maze that paid tribute to all of it, just in the same way that Origins paid tribute to Ghost Town and its history. I couldn't imagine a 50th at Scary Farm without some sort of anthology that celebrated so many classic mazes. It just didn't seem like something that was not doing it was not an option.
Right. I mean, it was also the first maze, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Chilling Chambers actually the name comes from the 10 Chilling Chambers, which was the original Scary Farm maze, the first one way back. I'm not the historian, I can't tell you the year, but this maze going to the Chilling Chambers is a throwback to 10 Chilling Chambers, which was our first maze ever.
1977, right? Yeah. Well, you know what? This maze is really... Hey, it's all good. I got you. Well, Chilling Chambers, it's a celebration of Not Scary Farm, right? So, you know, Gus, since this, you know, the maze was about celebrating, and you're the art director who kind of has owned it year after year after year, and you've kind of introduced new pieces as, I guess this will be the last time people will see mazes that go into the fog make their way into this. This is the last time you get to do that, too.
I know.
Man, that's heartbreaking. What's it been like to own this project?
Honestly, it's been great. For me, when I first was brought into the project, when we were thinking about what we would do and what we would include, there were so many great mazes to choose from, and being able to choose mazes that I had personally seen the first time around and worked on the first time around, and being able to bring them back for fans like myself who had seen them the first time around, but also for a new audience, it's been a lot of fun, and honestly it has been a ton of fun finding the little bits and pieces to put into it as a new maze or retires, returns to the fog into the chambers.
Well, talking about bits and pieces, it's full of Easter eggs, right? So I think I'd love to know what everyone's favorite Easter egg is. Let's start with John. What's your favorite Easter egg in this maze?
I think it's got to be definitely the tombstones when you exit the maze. I think the beautiful thing about it is it really does come full circle of what Chilling Chambers is by seeing those tombstones that have the mazes that have returned to the fog. And it almost feels that there's an appreciation and a love. And I remember falling in love with the event as a fan before working for the farm. And it's just seeing those callbacks kind of sorts of get a bigger picture of how expansive our lore is and how we try our best as storytellers to kind of come full circle and connect the dots in this huge universe. And seeing those, I'm always looking forward to seeing what Gus puts in there. And so it's nice to see those tombstones. So for that is my favorite Easter egg.
Okay. What about you, Chris? Fake job, Austin.
So I think my favorite thing is it is very close to the tombstones, but it's more of a process that happens. So going along with the tombstones is an item that from the maze, and it is watching the designers sit and argue about what they think the best item.
They argue. I had to break up the argument in my office last year.
And to see what is the item that's going to follow that tombstone. It feels like a March Madness bracket that I'm looking at as they figure out what their favorite item is. And I remember Gus saying, hey, I'm going to put this in, but can I take the robot home? I said, no, you cannot take the robot home. Whether or not you listened is another story. But I really enjoy every piece of memorabilia that comes with the tombstone. So that's my favorite.
What about you, Pasta?
I changed my answer from earlier. I think it actually has to be some of the graffiti and some of the phrases that's in the asylum. As a fellow inmate from Mangler's Asylum who used to work in that maze, it's a throwback and it's very fun. As somebody who haunted those halls before, it's really cool to see it come back to life.
Nice. What about you, Gus? Do you have a favorite Easter egg?
2 words, incredible thingy. I mean, for me, that was actually, yes, you're wondering why is there a poop with googly eyes in this maze? Why isn't there?
Why not?
Come on.
Why not?
But that actually, the creation of that is another funny story because maze designer Daniel Miller, let's hear it for Daniel. Not in attendance, but here in spirit. When we were originally doing the Uncle Bobo's maze way back, which was the successor to Carnival of Carnivores. Anyway, we had been toying back and forth. I was in charge of props at the time with what we put in the maze, and he kind of had Uncle Bobo's was this sort of roadside vibe to it, and I said, you should have a bunch of signs throughout the maze that are just talking about the most incredible, like the fantastic, amazing thing. And just like any other roadside attraction, you get there and it's just a piece of crap. And that's my phone falling out, by the way. But you get there and it's just a piece of crap. And Daniel said, that's it! What's it?
That was a great
That's
example
it.
of Daniel's voice.
He goes, that's it, guys. That's it! What's it? A piece of crap! With googly eyes! So we're like, yeah, that's a great idea. So we did like a whole curtain reveal. There was this whole thing. We had a gal sculpt up this turd, and I literally pulled the eyes out of a Tickle Me Elmo and stuck them into it. Magic.
And I will tell you, when they get excited about ideas like this and they come bursting into my office, Chris, we need to tell you this amazing thing. And I'm sitting there like, what are you going to do? And that's how those things get born.
That's how things happen, yeah.
So are you taking the poop with googly eyes home or putting it in your office?
Oh yeah, that and the robot.
Okay. Well, you know what? One of my favorite parts about this maze are the stained glass windows, right? So Gus, I'd love for you to just kind of explain these 3 specific images for anybody who doesn't know.
Well, there's actually 6 of them in total, and when we wanted there to be this big statement that really lets you know you're immersing in haunt history as soon as you walk into this thing. So we had the idea of big stained glass pieces, and then I'm not sure exactly which one of us had the notion of like, let's use these haunt icons in there. But it was great because these things have been kicking around since, in the digits of haunt, like the 20th, 18th, like around there, but 80s, yeah, but they have been since the 80s, and they've been used in so much merch. And I thought that is just such a fantastic visual representation of our history. Everyone here, feel free to fact check me at any time. It's fine. But yeah, I wanted it to feel like, oh my gosh, I see. We are walking into the past of Scary Farm, and they're massive and they're so cool. So it just sets the tone in such a cool way, and it's nostalgic and fresh all at the same time.
Yeah, and I don't think we can talk about the past of Scary Farm without talking about Sinister Seymour, right? So, why don't you talk to us about, the ideas behind Sinister Seymour in the first versions of the maze people would have seen?
Yes, originally the first custodian of the chambers was the Keeper, who was an homage to Sinister Seymour. He haunted our halls for the first season, and he did a fantastic job of bringing people in to the farm. And it was great to see him there, to have that link to our first haunt. Be there, be in person, be in the flesh, and bring that energy into this retrospective haunt.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some of the maze selections that made it into the maze, right? So, pictured here, top left we have underground and bottom right we have asylum. So, guess why were these two mazes selected to make it into this new Chilling Chambers?
We knew we didn't have all of the room in the world to fit in everything, so we had to go sort of by genre, sort of archetype, and we knew we had to pick mazes that sort of fit a general vibe. So every maze that we chose sort of has echoes of other mazes that we've had in our history in them. The Underground, Knott's has a great history. The Underground, everybody. That has such a great history of being like that post-apocalyptic vibe, which we've had with other mazes. We've had it in Endgames. There's a little touch of it. Dark Entities wound up in there with the robot, as we said before. But the Underground was such a great choice because it has that post-apocalyptic future, but it also has such great variety where you enter in the sewers, and the Spine Master was such a fun character to be able to bring that trait back. Club Chupacabra, I still think that at some point we should have a bar at Scary Farm. Club Chupacabra. So it was
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I love it. But,
Is that a pitch?
I think that's a pitch.
That was a pitch.
That was totally a pitch.
We're testing it. That's our test audience.
I don't think there's a better audience, so maybe that's
right.
what we should just do. We should pitch to you in the season before.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Underground was our choice for that post-apocalyptic vibe, and the Asylum. What can you say about it? Like, if there's two mazes, oh come on, you can do better for the Asylum. We've been hollering for one person over here. But yeah, the Asylum, another Daniel Miller creation. Daniel told me if I mentioned it twice, he'd buy me lunch.
It is really in the group chat.
It really is. 11:24 a.m.
But yeah, the Asylum, the Asylum was another one of our extremely long-running mazes. For me personally, I got to work as talent in the first year of the Asylum, so bringing the Asylum back was another non-negotiable. It is such an IP that resonates with so many people that how could you not include the Asylum? You just couldn't.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at two other mazes that also appear to this before we wrap up. So top left, we have the Carnival of Carnivorous Clowns in 3D. Good.
Got it.
And also Doll Factory. So why don't you touch on these two mazes?
Well, clowns have been so prevalent for so long, and yes, they do live in the boardwalk, but we also have had clowns throughout our history, and Carnival of Carnivorous Clowns just was one of our longest running and most successful, and at one point it probably was the longest in its first year, the longest maze. Literally, it was almost a mile long because
Do you mean that facetiously or?
No, seriously, because when Daniel designed it, I believe it was one of his first designs, nobody told him no. He just kept going. Yeah, I remember walking in and I'm like, does this thing ever end? There's so much taffeta, my God. But yeah, Carnival of Carnivorous Clowns, who doesn't love a good clown, right? They had to make the cut. That was the clown maze that took it up to the next level. And if we're talking about mazes that just needed to be included, you had the Asylum, but the Doll Factory just goes without saying. The Doll Factory was another one that I had the luxury of working on in the props department for the first year, and it just had such a great variety. It wasn't just creepy clowns or creepy dolls, it was creepy furniture. It was like just creepy in general. People turned into furniture. People turned into like other types of sculptures. You had that H.R. Giger-esque wall with the baby heads and the tubes and
the freezers with all of the flaps and the freezer
There's just
section
so
with
much
the
stuff. That guy, the marionette murderer, the name of the killer there, that dude was a versatile artist. I don't know how else to say it, but honestly, the Doll Factory was so well beloved, but also so influential because you see echoes of the Doll Factory in so many other haunted attractions, even out on this floor that, again, how do you not include the Doll Factory?
Well, and with that, let's hear it. bid a very morbidly farewell to Chilling Chambers at the end of this Scary Farm season. But don't worry, you can still check it out one more time this year. All right. I mean, like, that's normally all we do, right? Like, that's all this panel is?
Yeah, I think that's
We got so much time left,
I think
though,
that,
yeah.
oh man. I think that's usually what we do. I think
And they're all
usually
looking
we're
at us?
here
Well,
with all these people here. Like, are we?
I mean, should we, wait, I mean, should we reveal something? We normally don't do that. And, you know, right? All right, let's do it. So, Carnival. I think you probably all noticed that we chose to bring Carnival back to Midsummer Scream again this year, right? We did that last year. Why would we do that again this year? You know, look, I could probably drone on about it, but how about we just toss it over to a little preview for you?
Hey guys, look over there!
Oh, do we smell us something?
Well, this year we are very excited to present a new evolution of Carnival. With the departure of Mesmer last year, which I think broke everybody's heart, right? Everybody loved Mesmer. Well, we're very excited for this new evolution that is going to merge the universe of Mesmer and all the things we love about Carnival, specifically with the goal of putting the evil back into Carnival. So, hey Gus, we really don't need to show more than that. I don't think we need.
I think maybe just a little bit.
All right. Hey Gus and John, why don't you guys give us an overview of this new cast of characters? How about that?
Well, what we wanted to do was bring the sideshow back to Carnival, and really, what better way to do that than the master of the sideshows at Not Scary Farm, our own Mesmer. So we are very happy to be able to reinvigorate and evolve Carnival to once again come back to a 1920s aesthetic, a 1920s vibe. Bring in the sideshow, bring in some clowns with a real grit and horror to it, and all of the other elements to that, and just bring you a fresh take on Carnival without losing so many of the clowns and things that you love.
John, you did a lot of the character design work. Kind of talk to us about what it was like to work on that project with Gus.
It was wonderful, and I think working on character designs has always been one of my biggest and best passions, and just drawing it out and just being a nerd, right? Going back to the comic book days and really getting into kind of what makes it tick. And I think working with Gus was really nice because we had a chance to sort of take and look at what was successful for us, also trying something new, but also understand that as we look at our just the zone and how things sort of evolve and the talent, the incredible talent that we have, designing these characters was really nice, and going with Gus's vision on almost like a Dust Bowl kind of approach to it, similar to what we've done before. What can we do to try to make this world believable? And one of the things that when I was illustrating and designing these characters was to try to sort of, I looked at different colors and looked at the vibrancy and muted some of the colors, but also wanted to look at just the characters themselves with Gus. And as we were looking through the characters, what some of the things that really interested us and was always strong with all of our performers in our street zones is just their levels of interaction and the ownership that they take with their characters and even with new characters. With these characters, we wanted to give them a story and a backdrop that they can all follow, with foundations that allow them to grow these characters into the story. And a lot of these characters are fantastic as standalones, but there's something sinister, something very unsettling about them, and even something more tragic and scary and evil when they all come together.
Yeah. Well, you know, we actually brought a few of them with us today, so
I think we did.
Why don't we bring them out? Maybe.
They're coming.
Anticipation. Well, hey Gus, why don't you kind of talk us through some of these characters? Let's start with the Barker down here, stage right.
Well, we've got a Barker over here on stage right, don't we? This fella right here is the one that is here to get everybody off their guard, bringing in classic Carnival Barker, who's here to get you hyped up, get you ready, and also get you a little bit, get yourself, your sense of safety down so that we, and the other clowns of Carnival, we can fleece you for all you've got, maybe even your skin.
All right, well, how about everybody's favorite here, Senator Mesmer?
How could we lose Mesmer? Why would we lose Mesmer? We wouldn't want to do that. Mesmer, as you remember at the end of his maze, had fallen into his own hypnosis in the Red Room, and as a result of that, he has lost the ability to control beyond death. Destitute, sad, he's bummed out, he doesn't get to kill people and just keep them alive anymore. What a bummer. So, he found his way to this traveling circus, very coincidentally called Carnival, that he was able to infiltrate, hypnotize the ringmaster and the others in there, bring along a sideshow, and now he's working to regain his mojo and keep doing the things he loves.
All right. And how about here, stage left? Talk to us about the Clown Maker.
Our leading lady.
Well, the Clown Maker. The Clown Maker is our new queen of the clowns. She is the one who is in charge of all of the clowns on the boardwalk, working very closely with Mesmer himself. She has a little bit of a condition, you notice, but what she likes to do is cover it up with the most precious, cleanest skin from our very, very unfortunate guests that happen to have the best complexion. She'll look for them, she'll skin them, and you just might be your new mask, so maybe you can give up on the skincare regimen a little bit if you get near her.
Gross.
I know, just a little bit. She also does have her own little troupe of sort of her hierarchy, her grotesquerie, which is her hand-picked top clowns that she has carved the clown designs into their faces to note them as one of her chosen few. In addition to them, she still has the rest of the menagerie of the sideshow and the clowns that they're about under her control.
Yeah. Well, look, we're very excited for all of you to come out and see the reinvigorated Carnival, but for now, let's give it up for these three, please. I would be remiss if I didn't say it doesn't just stop there. This is just what we're choosing to show you. So, yeah, I guess that's like all we want. Wait, what is this? Oh.
I'm here. Site 74. I'm very deep down here. I hope the transmission goes through. But guys, I found it. I actually found it.
August 18th. So I think most of you know August 18th we have our upcoming Nightmares Revealed event. One of the things I'm excited specifically is we're very excited to welcome back the Queens of Darkness, the Boulay Brothers. Yes, they'll be joining us again this year. They're going to be hosting a recording of their podcast. creatures of the night in the Birdcage Theater. So very excited for you to join us there. And speaking, anyone out there who has a ticket to Nightmares Revealed? All right. I think I see more hands going up than hands that don't. How many people don't have a ticket? Well, all right. Well, what if who out there has a cell phone? Okay, so get out your phones and open up your camera. Yeah? Because we decided to hold on to 250 tickets because you are our super fans, and only people in this room are going to be able to buy tickets. You remember last year you could get them in the booth, but it's only if you're in this room. So we're going to put up a QR code very shortly. Go ahead and scan the QR code. First 250 people. We're very excited to welcome you to Scary Farm. Let's go ahead and put that up in 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, thank you so much for welcoming us out. Thank you. We're looking forward to seeing you at the announcement event where we will be revealing fully our 2 new mazes, more about Carnival, and guess what? There's even more exciting, bigger things coming after that. So we'll hope to see you there. Otherwise, Chris, Gus, Pasta, John, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of MIDSUMMER SCREAM.
We'll see you in the fall.
Thus concludes the day at MIDSUMMER SCREAM 2026. It has been a busy, eventful day. We nearly got everything in. We got to see the hall with all the beautiful merch and all the booths. We got to do some of the mazes. I did one. Those two did quite a bit more than me. We saw the Decayed Brocade slider show and the Knots to Scary Farm panel. Safe to say this has been the best day ever. It's like, if I didn't feel like it was spooky season already, I sure do now. I still can't wait for it to officially begin. All the haunts just starting. Oh my gosh, I'm just feeling the chills just thinking about it. It is spooky season, guys. It is officially spooky season. Like, there's no more waiting. It is like here. What happened to this year? It's just crazy. And look who happens to walk by. Phineas Mesber. Oh my gosh. There they go. Up the stairs. Regal as ever. So like I said, thus concludes our day. Have a spooky night or day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Let me know you like this content. And I'll catch you next time. Bye. Oblivious.